What's up, Aries? This your girl Queen J. And what they saying to coming to give you a quick little check-in to see what's going on with you. Thanks for viewing my channel. This is the channel where we grow together. By the way, my name is Queen J. 9 times out of 10, this might resonate and it might not. If it do, like the video. If not, okay, maybe next time. So let's see what you got going on, Aries. Maybe somebody dealing with a previous broken heart and they maybe was looking for love in all the wrong places. I just heard that. Somebody probably was looking for love in all the wrong places. You or somebody else, the thinking woman. So maybe somebody realizing they worth now that they done gained the wisdom and knowledge. Maybe they got a spiritual connection. Maybe somebody intuition is leading them. So maybe somebody listening to their intuition and maybe they got a spiritual connection with someone. Maybe you might see butterflies a lot. Maybe somebody might be having some financial constraints. So maybe somebody might have some financial constraints and they have this spiritual connection that's some type of inspiration that's allowing them to listen to their intuition, allowing them to know that this thing we call life, you get what I'm saying? You can't be a slave to this thing that we call life. So maybe they realizing that they can't be stuck in the process and they have to grow. Maybe somebody realized that they outgrew a situation they had love and compassion for. Maybe they was looking for love and compassion and self-acceptance, but they had to realize that the only true person that could give you that is yourself. You get what I'm saying? Let's see. Yeah, miracles happen every day. So maybe it was a miracle that you realized that you don't need self acceptance from people. You get what I'm saying? At this phase, you should be dead to the flesh. The thing is, this you die to the flesh every day. Ain't this every day you wake up and you be like, I don't want to do this, that, and this, and like when you change your mind and say you don't want to do something else, you done died to some more shit. That's every fucking day. Maybe it was a miracle that you realized this in a situation that you had to realize your self-worth in order for you to grow. So maybe you outgrown the situation and you had to listen to your instincts to guide you out of a situation. So maybe somebody had a spiritual connection and ain't even know it. Yeah, somebody had a spiritual connection and ain't even know it. So maybe people picking their Bibles up now. You get what I'm saying? Because where else you gonna get the wisdom and knowledge from? So maybe people is actually picking up them damn books now and actually studying. You get what I'm saying? And now that they being guided in this world, it's like, okay, they don't look to man or woman or whoever is whoever. You get what I'm saying? They listen to their intuition and they actually pick them books up to study. You get what I'm saying? They have faith in his word. Maybe somebody need to have faith that they'll have a financial breakthrough. You get what I'm saying? Miracles happen every day. Maybe they was affecting your money because you was showing so much compassion to a situation and you was trying to get self-acceptance from a situation, and you just needed to heal from a broken heart. So once you separated from a situation, you or whoever, and you actually took the time to actually figure things out, I'm taking it as this because if you was to pick that book up and you gain the wisdom and the knowledge, that's your spiritual connection. You realize the connection that you needed to have. So it allowed you to heal yourself from a previous broken heart so you can be able to focus, shifting your focus from the finances because it's other things that you need to focus on. You get what I'm saying? Maybe you lost sight. Maybe you lost faith in the situation and it was time for you to listen to your intuition to be able to realize that you never alone in this case. You always have your spirit guides, ancestors, higher power to aid you along the way. And maybe you had to separate from the material things in the world and realize that it's more to life than this. You get what I'm saying? Your self-worth. If you don't know your purpose in this world and you still living, you got time. You got time. You got plenty of time. Yeah, recovery. Somebody needed to heal from a situation to be able to grow. We outgrow things every day. Some people outgrow a lot of shit and still try to hold on to it. But we outgrow things every day. Yes. It was a miracle somebody was able to get out of the situation because maybe somebody was looking for love and compassion and self acceptance, but they didn't heal from a previous situation and they needed to recover. But it was a miracle that you was able to get out of the situation and recover yourself because it was causing you despair. So 9 times out of 10, okay, if you emotionally broken, um, how can you help or assist anyone else? I mean, I had to leave that hoe alone to get my mind right. You had to shift your focuses. So maybe your intuition was letting you know some things and you had some concerns. So your intuition, maybe somebody intuition is fire. You get what I'm saying? Maybe since you got on this journey and you starting to look at things a different way and you had the spiritual connection, uh and you realizing your self-worth and having faith in higher power in your spirit guys, ancestors to aid you along the way, listening to your intuition. Before you got to this point, you was in despair. So when you got in the process of thinking and actually analyzing things and having this spiritual connection, uh the concerns went away. You get what I'm saying? Maybe you was in despair because you ain't know how this thing go work on this journey, what you had to do, what you had to put into it. But once you got on the journey and you started to heal and recover, like I just heard somebody is becoming one of God's soldiers. So maybe you equipped to working in this world. So maybe you I just heard assistant. So maybe you assist people with a lot of things and you had to go through this process of assisting yourself. So you had to shift your focuses to be able to see what it is that higher power wants you to do. Am I gonna focus on earthly things or am I gonna have faith that he gonna guide me through? Wealthy man. You get what I'm saying? So maybe you was focused on the material things, like I said, and you had to shift your focuses. Um, Maybe they was affecting your finances for you to realize what your self-worth was. So maybe somebody was focused on the money in the situation and they had to realize that my self-worth is much worth much more. Sudden wealth, okay? I tell you, like this with all this shit with the planners and all that, it got my speech off. Stuttering. It was some type of adjudication here. So maybe somebody had to go through a process. We all do. Uh, but the financial constraints wasn't no worries. I feel like they put your blessings on hold so you can realize what it is that your mission was in this life from the beginning. And once you realize what your self-worth was, that's when the sudden wealth came. So all the things you was worrying about came back tenfold. That's what they say. Yeah, it was a sudden change. So maybe it was a sudden change that caused somebody to despair. But it was a blessing in disguise. Maybe that's what pushed you to realize that okay, the love and the compassion I'm looking for and the self acceptance I'm looking for, I can only get that from me. You get what I'm saying? I can only get that from within. I have to fix myself, heal myself mentally, physically, and emotionally to be able to give any of this to anybody. If I'm broken inside, how can I love someone? So that means a lot of people been you can say half love because if you dealing with somebody with a broken heart, you don't know what the issue is, why their heart is broken or what they've been through. Everybody got a different story. So when you come into a situation expecting so much, and somebody got a broken heart, they can't truly love you to the full potential. So it's a miracle that you was able to come out of a situation of being in despair because of a sudden ending, because you had to surrender to the divine. All your concerns that you was having once you picked up that book, I'm telling you, somebody is picking up this book, gaining the wisdom and the knowledge, listening to their intuition, like all the concerns. So it's like the concerns that you have when you go pick up that book, you getting the information that you need. It's telling you what you need to know so you can push forward. So I just heard confirmation. So the answers that you didn't have, you receiving. So what you needed to know is being brought to you. So now that you shift your focuses and you're not focusing on material things or whatever the case is, and you know what your self-worth is, they blocked your blessings for protection. I just heard that. So when you realize what your self-worth was, and what you had to do and where you was supposed to be at a point in time, that was the sudden wealth. Shit, you had to surrender first before any damn thing. Yeah. So maybe somebody has some concerns about someone and they just wanted, to feel safe, protected. They wanted a responsible person that actually was gonna come in and get the job done. You get what I'm saying? So maybe now that you on this journey, it's like, okay, uh I just heard I don't know who to trust. So it's like you trying to use your discernment and your intuition, because it's like shit, everybody is a suspect. I just heard that shit. So it's like you depending on higher power to keep you safe. It's like shit, I don't know whether I want this, that, or this, and it's like I'm so used to some people so used to looking at people in suits and thinking that they have everything. You get what I'm saying? This person might have the wisdom and the knowledge, but what is it to you if you don't have any? You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, people can know a whole lot, but people only give you what you want. So maybe at the time you was focused on material things, and you realize I'm more valuable with this wisdom and knowledge, and I cannot have anything. But I'm richer than most. You know, wealthy man, I don't see no books, no nothing by this man. So it's like, oh, he wealthy by money, but this person is wealthy by knowledge. You get what I'm saying? So you're more valuable once you realize your self-worth. So somebody had to have their finances blocked in order to realize their self-worth, where they needed to go on this journey and what they supposed to be doing. You get what I'm saying? So that was the sudden wealth. It brought you abundance to be able to realize, okay, I got to stay focused. 10-2, eyes straight, mister. Yeah, 10-2. Gotta focus. So maybe somebody, I just heard maybe somebody getting their driver's license. So I don't know. Maybe somebody getting their driver's license and they, or maybe you need to keep your hands on the damn wheel and steer clear. So maybe you need to steer clear of situations, and you trying to figure out which way you need to go, what people you can deal with, what people got to go. You get what I'm saying? Because if it's going to affect you on this journey, or contradict how you feel about your self-worth, it's not a sudden wealth. So if you don't want your motherfucking blessings blocked again, you got to be able to realize this. You don't want to be looking back at a situation with regret and pain. You get what I'm saying? So now that you on this journey, it's like you trying to stay focused and see. I see people engaging. It's like, okay, well, I done live life this way, and I'm trying to see what living life this way will get me. So maybe you done live life a certain way all your life, and you just trying to surrender to the divine and like see which way higher power wants you to live your life and what you're supposed to be doing. And now that you're focusing on what you're supposed to be doing and trying to heal yourself and gain the wisdom and knowledge, it's like, okay, I've been there and done that. I done made plenty of choices that probably weren't right, but I made a decision. You had to make a decision to choose which way you wanted to live. Most people chose a relationship. You get what I'm saying? Some people had to choose between a relationship and being on the spiritual journey. You get what I'm saying? And some people chose to be on the spiritual journey. Maybe you had some things that you had to say along the way, but it's just like, okay, if you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for anything. So I feel like some of y'all are really stepping into y'all power to really see what it is that life got to offer you. I mean, we can't be a slave to this thing we call life. So maybe you looking back in the past, after all you brought me through. Yeah, you know who was there for you to hold on to. I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I'm better, much better. Yeah, you stronger, you wiser now. So it's like I ain't the same motherfucker I used to be. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. So hopefully if you like the video, please like the video. If you have any comments, please drop them. If you have yet to subscribe to the channel, please do. I'm out, y'all.